What up? We are live inside Avenue Restaurant. We got Lily Kwok in the building, guys. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Happy to be here.
So you say you haven't done one of these before.
Podcast interview? No.
Do you listen to podcasts?
I do listen to podcasts. I do listen to a lot of comedian podcasts, like Bad Friends and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So do you have any inspirations when it comes to comedy? Like how did you get
Hmm.
into comedy?
I think growing up, I was always one of those people that was always cracking jokes. You kind of have to be funny when, like, you're like the fat Asian kid in school, I think, to avoid getting bullied. So I think I was always funny growing up as a defense mechanism, probably. And then I had friends who were doing stand up in Trinidad, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to try it. And after the first time I did stand up, I was like, okay, I want to keep doing this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So do people like hear your accent and kind of like get surprised when they first?
Yeah. So for most of my sets, I think I usually address where I'm from, who I am first, like where my accent is coming from. I just want to go into the material, and then people are kind of confused or like they're too focused on trying to figure out like where's this person from, like what's going on. I did have someone come up to me after the show once and was like, "Are you from Singapore?" Like things like that. Yeah.
And how do you deal with it? Like, does it bother you sometimes, or is it something that you just kind of like got used to?
I think, I mean, my identity and like my accent and all these things are things I have to confront like my whole life. I think, because there are also people in Trinidad who um, might not accept or recognize me as a Trinidadian. They're like, oh, that's a Chinese person. That person is foreign. But yeah, like not just in comedy, but like in my life. I think I have to always, explain like, who I am and why I sound the way I do. Yeah.
So do you feel like comedy kind of helped do that?
I think so. Like, if you listen to my set just now, I talked about having eczema. For a long time, I was not addressing it at all, like in my personal life or on stage. I was just like, okay, I'm looking like this, I'm not saying anything. And when I started doing jokes about it, it felt very empowering to like just own my eczema and be like, this is how I'm feeling and looking right now, and it's whatever. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. So you were in Trinidad. When did you come to Canada?
So I moved here September 2022.
2020.
Yeah. So about 2.5 years now, almost. Yeah.
So how do you find Canada?
Um, it's a mixed bag. I like Toronto because it's diverse, right? And it's all different kinds of people, so it feels good. But then like you get this kind of weather, and it's dark at 4 p.m. And then
No vibes.
What do you miss the
no.
most? Wait, first of all, do you get homesick sometimes?
Yes, I do. I haven't been back since I moved here. My sister, who lives up here as well, she's been back. She's going back for carnival this year too, actually. But I haven't been back yet, and I just get so jealous every time anyone I know is back. Especially around like Christmas just passed. A bunch of people I know went back home for Christmas, and it's like I'm watching your IG stories that you're at the beach, and I'm just here. It gets rough, yeah.
So other than the beach and carnival, what else do you miss?
Food has to be.
Food, I think is number one.
What's your favorite dish? It's a two-part question. What's your favorite dish from back home?
Probably doubles. I could just eat so many doubles. Like my stomach like is have no bottom basically. Yeah, and I feel like there's nothing else kind of like it. Like roti is too heavy, but doubles is just
I love
right.
potato roti. That's my thing right there. I'm a pescatarian, so I like potato roti.
Hmm.
And another question is because we had a poll.
Your food's not touching sky, bro.
But which part do you feel like has the best island food? The east end
Island
or the west end
food.
of Toronto?
Oh, so I live on the West End, and I haven't tried that much Caribbean food in Toronto, to be honest. Because the few times I've had it, I feel like it's just
They could
not
have did better.
it's just not seasoned right. I feel like I made this joke before that like when immigrants come here, they just start not using season anymore. I don't know what's going on. Y'all know Alberts on Vaughan Road?
Yes, I know Alberts.
Yeah, they have good oxtail. I'm not an oxtail expert, but they have good oxtail. It's extremely expensive. It's like $30 after tax, I think. But out of all the oxtail I've had so far,
If
yeah,
you want a good bang for your buck, Regular island food, I would say Manchas is really good for a bang for the buck. But ultimately, for a nice roti, you gotta go to Jupiter's. They got doubles too.
Rupees.
Shout out Jupiter's. Hopefully this promo gets me a
That's what
free roti.
that's what people said I should go.
You
Yeah.
heard about Jupiter's,
I've
right?
heard about it. Yeah.
How about yourself, Chucky? How about yourself? Where's your favorite island spot to go to?
We cook at home, thank you.
Okay, that's what's up.
We have food home.
That's what's up, definitely.
We have food home.
So before we let you go, there's any misconceptions that you feel like anybody has about you? What are they, and do you think they change once you go up and you do your thing?
Misconceptions about me in particular, I don't know. Maybe misconceptions of what it means to be a Caribbean person, to be from the Caribbean, you know? A lot of people are even surprised to meet Indian people, I think, from the Caribbean sometimes, right? And then to meet like a Chinese person or even a white Trinidadian is like, how is that even possible? But Trinidad is just like such a amazing multicultural place, and I don't know if I'll ever find another place quite like that place,
Yes, yes.
And so a lot of different kind of people to meet. Yeah.
That's what's up.
It was lovely having you here, Lily Kwok.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Do you have any handles like Instagrams or
Yeah, I'm mostly on Instagram at KWOK. If you can find me tagged probably on this video or for the last comedy, it's really easier to find me like that. Yeah.
Oh, there was a business you said you wanted to
Oh yeah,
plug in.
so I'm regularly at the Comedy Lab. The lab is the only black-owned comedy club in Canada, actually, and it's in the annex, Blonde Bathurst. I'm there regularly performing, so if you ever want to see me, I'm there.
is your first full laugh show?
Second,
And where was the first one?
at Fusion.
Shout out to Fusion Lounge.
Shout out to Fusion,
They're
yeah.
a very good space as well. What's one thing unique about the Full Last Comedy Show before we let you go?
uh, I like the kind of diverse lineup they try to bring out. People from different cultural backgrounds, and bringing out these shows in different parts of Scarborough and the GTA, right? Because so many of these shows are like centered downtown, and not everyone could get there. But they're bringing out shows here out on the Avenue at Fusion, so people in Scarborough could come out to shows too.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You already know. It's your boy Price the Boss. And we here. This is $1 billion Convos.
I'm
Chucky
your girl
B.
Chucky B. This is Lily Kwok, guys. Full of laughs.